uh, Druid arc started is with combat. So basically, you guys are traipsing through the forest. It's kind of like a southern United States forest type shit. So like North Carolina, Alabama, Tennessee, like those sort of cottonwood trees, like super thick. It's super like the humidity is crazy. You guys are drenched in sweat as you're approaching this tower. Because you've been set on a mission to come to this tower, do some things, but we'll go over what that is specifically later. But if you guys could please put your tokens into combat and roll initiative, and you can roll it with your perception, your stealth, however you're wanting to approach this situation.
Showing the combat thing.
It won't let me select anything.
Alright.
Oh, my perception is better.
It won't let you select anything. Does anybody else have
Like,
an issue
your
selecting their
characters at all?
shit?
No, I'm
I
good.
was able to.
Okay. Maybe it's just me. No,
Mo, you have any ideas with that?
I got it.
Who? What is? Oh,
You got it now?
is it just a lag?
It won't let me pick my little sprite. It makes me pick my bear. But that's
No, that sprite's not you.
okay.
That's a different person. So let me
Okay,
explain
cool.
this since I'm already being a bad DM. So you guys were set out to go to this tower, right? So it's the 5 of you, but you were also assigned essentially like a squad leader, who is this person, Elspeth, not ZZ.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, her picture's on my thingy bob character sheet, so that's where the confusion came.
Just on your character sheet?
Yeah, when I open my character sheet, that's my
Oh
picture.
my god. Some strings have been crossed.
Oh, ZZ, like ZZ Twix. Is that you, Maggie?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, she's the bear, dude. The sprite.
Well, I mean,
I can't see. On
She's
mine it doesn't
beefy.
show CJ is. CJ, did
I
you
got
roll and it just not go in?
Horse die. She didn't roll yet.
Can't. When I click on my guy, there's nothing that pops up for me to go into combat or anything.
Really? Because I'm able to click you and your stuff comes up. So I wonder if you don't have permissions on them.
Yo, you're in the encounter thing.
Yeah.
The combat.
I clicked them on there just to see if I could. But if he can't click anything, that means I'm in control of his character.
I can't even see any other characters.
Yeah, I don't think he has any permissions on his token.
I just looked at it. He's got it.
I'm gonna refresh it.
So I just gave you visions. I don't know if the vision shit was messing with you.
Move them, but yeah, nothing's popping up as far as being able to select anything. I can't like the combat and all the other stuff that usually pops up when you click on your token. I don't get any.
How do you?
Are you right clicking? And it's still not doing shit. As a DM, I can do it for him. Like, it works when I do it.
Do you see your name in the combat tracker, CJ? You want to just click the die on there? Okay. So
Can you see the character sheets, CJ?
Yeah. It's working now. I don't know what the hell. Maybe it was just lagging.
It probably, like I said, Forge has been kind of laggy lately.
Yeah, it is an open source project, so bound to have some hiccups, I guess.
Were you trying to use perception, CJ, or were you trying to use like some other skill?
Perception is what I wanted to use.
Okay. You want one of us to roll for it right now?
No,
Or you?
I'm gonna re-roll it. I think I rolled a 31 initially.
Yeah, you did. Travis, you know how to adjust it? We can adjust it.
Oh, he's
Oh
at
shit,
32 now, so there's no big deal.
you rolled better now.
Yeah, he'd be in the same spot.
Disregard.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So the reason for us being out here was because like the Druid Order told us to come out here. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, so basically it's not going as well as I would like, but we're gonna start with the combat and then do a like a flashback to the mission briefing.
Copy.
Starting in medias res.
Yeah, so it
Fucking
shows us
animes. Is
CJ.
that what we're doing?
So CJ,
Goddamn
your guy's
flashback.
name is Forstash? Is that correct?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yep.
Just as you're taking your turn, go ahead and like introduce your character, what he looks like, or she, and describe him for us.
So I am like my core is like an orb, a black orb with like lights in it. That's pretty much my essence is. And it's surrounded by this wooden tree, strong body. Um, he is a protector, a healer, um, but also one with nature. And he's very tree-like in his appearance, but he's pretty hulking at the same time. He's a huge, huge guy. He can handle himself without weapons as he relies on his fists, and his body is as strong as steel. So his exoskeleton is as strong as pretty much like half plate. So without wearing anything, he's pretty stout.
Very cool.
Definitely gonna be my shield.
That's cool shit.
All right. So I will start it off and move out a little ways. And I'd like to do a perception check just to see what we got out here.
Go ahead.
Can I see those guys up there?
Yeah, so you can see those guys as you're approaching. They're not exactly trying to hide. They're kind of just like laying around. They would very likely see you approaching. But they're not going to act quite yet. But yeah, you see two. Actually, if you want to roll like nature for me, see if you could recognize specifically what these are. With that, you could tell that there's some kind of drake. You don't know which like subspecies, but they're a type of drake.
I will. And as I move here, I look back and tell my team, like, stay behind me. And then I'm going to activate ceremony and protection. So I kind of like flex up my body a little bit and I grow a protective layer of pretty much sap essence across the front of it to make my body even stronger than what it was. And that is not what that's supposed to read. That's a god.
I was looking at it like, okay, it's a performance of a goblin thing, okay. So basically it makes you stronger, or is it like bumping
It
up
gives
your
me a
ally.
+1 to AC.
Copy.
See if
Copy
this
that.
right. Does that one do it? Nope, that's the same shit.
That's all good. ZZ.
Oh, you deleted mine, CJ. Mine was right.
I'm tired. So my person's name is ZZ Twix. She's a sprite. She's a druid barbarian, so she comes from a sprite enclave, whatever you want to call what they live in. A group of sprites who connect to the more wild side of nature, the more unruly and potentially violent side of nature, if you will. She's about a foot tall. She has a very sassy attitude for only being a foot tall. And yeah, that's
She is Sprite. That's pretty standard.
Yep. That makes sense. She's not very big, but she got a big attitude to go along with her whole life. And that's pretty much her introduction. And now that Calvin's built this protective barrier, she's probably just stomping up trying to see if she can look through what he just did. But she's not very big yet.
So do you want to do that instead of going bear? Because I have you as bear right now.
I know, I see that. I don't know. I guess you already told us we're fighting, so I guess I can just rage out and go bear.
Yeah, you see
That's
drakes that look to be guarding the tower that you are supposed to
That
be
we're going
assaulting,
for?
and you know that like there should be enemies ahead, so you can
Oh,
make all of these assumptions.
Then yes, I would like to rage and bear, which is why she's so fun. She goes from a foot tall to a big grizzly when she gets mad.
Very cool.
I think so.
Yeah. Ashala, you want to describe yourself and take your turn?
Sure. Yeah, Ashala is a red-haired kitsune. She's currently in her hybrid form. She's got like very long flowing robes on. Looks like they almost blend into the forest. She's got a very like disquieting aura about her. While like her companions can deal with it, those that she's fighting against are very off-put and sometimes very frightened by it. He is going to move forward to about and just so you know, DM Rahul has the independent ability, so he can move one action without me having to command him.
That's tight.
Dope.
And then let's see, that was 25 feet. Okay. And then she'll just cast shield on herself.
Sounds good. Aurora, could you please describe yourself and take your turn?
Of course. Aurora's this dark-skinned beauty. Stands about like 6'2". She's probably about $180, maybe 190. At first glance, you can tell that she is like she's human, but then at the same time, like you feel the presence of like chaos emitting from her body. So she is Suli as well. She comes from the Mwangi Expanse. She is part of the tribe of the Zinj, but she is married to the Zinju chieftain. So you can, if you know anything about the tribe itself, like what they wear is usually like human hides and certain jewelry and things like that. You can tell she's well up within her tribe.
Human hides?
No, like animal hides. So like.
Oh, okay.
So like the hides. My bad.
I was like, we just gonna skip over the human hides part.
though, like the different hide that they usually wear, like depending on what like animal they take or
Sure.
they hunt and stuff like that, usually tells their status. So she probably has like something similar to like a lion kind of like cloak or cowl or something that she has, almost like Joffrey Joffer when he be coming from Zamunda or some shit like that.
Yeah, got the Jaguar cloak.
Exactly, and then she's got like some adornments of like certain jewelry and things like that to show her status. Um, and so basically like she assesses the situation, and then she starts like um chanting in a low thing, and then like you can see like the static and like the electricity and some of like the storm swirl around her, and then like 30 feet from her, she's gonna actually summon a creature. She's actually going to do this spell, and then she's going to drop. It's 3 actions. She's not gonna move at all,
Mm-hmm.
but she is going to drop the Mud Witch summon. Let me double check where 30 feet is from her though.
Copy.
Yeah, cool. So she actually drops that. Like this thing kind of like forms right behind you, Ashala.
Mhm.
And then like Aurora, she's like, "Do not worry, allies. This is for us. It will fight with us." And then like this thing like comes out kind of like Clayface almost. It's like blah, blah, hits the ground. And then that's her turn.
Hell yeah. Very cool. So the squad leader Elspeth is going to go. So yeah, she's moving forward, and as she's like passing you guys, she's like, "We must take them quickly." And then it says L, but I'm guessing your name is not L.
His name is Elote.
Elote. Could you please describe yourself?
So Elote is a 6 foot tall lizard man. He's green. He's got like little red diamonds on scales to kind of represent the tribe that he's from. They're a tribe of bounty hunters, so he's got like classic bounty hunter stuff like hanging on his belt loop, a little bandolier that's around his chest, and that bandolier is pretty much the only clothes he wears. He's a lizard folk, so he really doesn't have a whole lot of modesty about it. The bandolier is like his thing, kind of like Chewie, and
He's free balling.
Hell yeah.
he's got broad shoulders, and you can tell he's in shape, but he's not like particularly muscular. He's more lean. He's more lean muscle than like just straight bulky muscle fiber. Kind of like Ryan Reynolds when he does Deadpool, like you know what I'm saying, that kind of build.
Sure.
Yep.
And he's like constantly like drooling, so he's always like wiping his face.
Hell yeah. So are you at your computer now, or do we need to do your shit?
I'll be there in like 10 minutes.
Cool.
Is he gonna advance or is he gonna stay behind?
I think right now he's gonna go ahead and magic bullet and load up his sling and get ready to throw some rocks at these guys.
Copy. So he's gonna do this, Travis. He's gonna load up like 3 slings or 3 bullets.
Copy that.
All
Alright.
right.
So now the Drakes have seen you guys approaching, and they're gonna get up, and this one is going to fly 40 feet up into the air and here, and they're going to actually no, this is gonna fly up 40 feet into the air and then move here. This one's gonna fly up 40 feet and move here. So they're actually just standing up from the ground from where they were resting and then taking flight and flying above you guys, but that's as much as they can do right now. And then you didn't see this before because it was kind of hidden amongst the trees, but back here, actually, if you guys could make a nature check real quick, see if you identify it off of a quick glance.
All of us?
Yeah.
Nature.
Unbelievable. Well, you know it is some type of golem, and you're assuming a wood golem since it looks like a tree. It's not super hard to try to figure this one out. Check its speed real quick. So it's going to step out onto the road. Actually, it's not because it's in a fucking wall. It's going to step out into the fucking road. And it is going to attempt... what is the range on that? Okay, so it's gonna shoot splinters at Elspeth twice.
Oh no! Not the homie.
So misses the first one, but hits the second. And so this Elspeth's gonna take 11 damage from the splinter. It's just like a large chunk of wood, almost looks like it was thrown from a tornado. Just like hits her right in the shoulder. But that's it for them. So it is on Force Dash.
More stash. You. Is that in charge?
Are they still in the air?
Yes.
Travis, I can. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're 40 feet in the air above where they're located.
Copy.
Got in charge, go there and attack.
Looks like it didn't work. And now it worked. So that is a hit. Copy that.
Last action, I will do the ceremony of protection again.
Nice. What's the...
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, ZZ, it's your turn.
Sudden charging looks really cool. I think I would like to do that. I think I can only make it.
So, can you get to here?
Where?
Are you in bear form?
Yeah.
I'm in bear form.
So, actually, you should have plenty of speed. Because I think you're
Yeah.
40
You should have
speed.
40 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, so
So-
you can do... Yeah.
First action 40, and then the last one sudden charge, all up in its face.
So you can get
Okay.
to right next to it in 2 actions.
Perfect.
I mean, you're
Where
going
is
from
it?
your back. Actually, yeah, it is going to take 3 actions, but you could do 1 move and then do the sudden charge, so you can get there and do an attack.
one move, and then, as you said, sudden charge. Meow.
That's probably more what it looks like, but just scoot over just one so you can get the flank easier. Thanks. Just for my eyeballs. That's it.
Yay!
Very cool.
I'm gonna do that a lot.
Very ferocious raging bear. Yeah.
Roar!
Ashala.
Rahul's going to use his independent action to fly 40 feet up. And then I will command him to give him another action. He'll fly right there. And then I will use familiar conduit to cast a spell with him as the origin point.
Very cool.
Just so you know, it's there.
That's fucking sick.
And then cast Evil Eye.
Nice.
The evil eye. And that is on.
That's on this guy right here.
Copy that. Is Will.
And so he's immune for 1 minute.
Ooh, just barely. Copy that. So yeah, so what's it look like when you're casting this evil eye through your owl?
Her eyes get that like runic magic symbol glowing, deep and red and scary, and then it flashes from her, and then it flashes from the owl's eyes when she transfers it to him. So he gets these big runic evil eyes pointing at the creature. If it succeeds, then they, I think, are surrounded by eyes and scared.
Some Itachi shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So like you target the Drake with this, and it sort of succumbs to it for a moment, but you see it shake its head as it fights off the fear.
Absolutely. That's my turn.
Copy that. Aurora.
Quick question, Travis. Do these trees give any type of cover?
Yes.
So, first off, I want to sustain my spell for the Mud Wretch.
Copy.
And then, so if I move here, I would get some form of cover from like the flying drake above. Okay.
Yeah, but it would also be a little bit of cover too for it as well, because the canopy is so thick that it's like, you're not right behind the branches, basically.
Nah, that's totally fine.
Cool.
And then the next thing I actually want to do, if I can, I'm gonna summon creatures act just like animal companions, correct? If I remember.
I think that's correct, but I haven't used them myself yet. But that sounds
I believe that
right.
I believe they get the minion trait, which is the same thing.
So that's what the sustain.
I think the sustain action lets them do the 2 actions, I think.
Perfect. So it's actually going to try and get this Drake's attention. It's gonna move right here, and it's just gonna yell out like "Blah!" with the mud like out from its face, just to try and get as much of his attention as possible.
Sure.
Hit the ground a little bit so like more mud just like creates and shit.
Yeah.
What's muddy field? The ground in the area is difficult terrain for online mud. Oh, sweet. So like 10 feet around it, like it has this passive aura of like called Muddy Field. Cool.
Nice.
So it's doing that as well.
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's fine. And that's everything.
Copy that on Elspeth's squad leader's turn. Let's see. She's actually going to pull out her bow and try to shoot. She sees that you guys have started targeting this northern drake, so she's going to shoot towards that one. She's like, focus fire that drake! That's a miss. That's a bigger miss. And unfortunately, that's also a miss. So she's like Legolas, but they're just like whiffing. Like, you think she's like, this is probably the first time she's been like squad leader, so she's probably sweating and like, you know, the arrows are coming out too just wrong.
Oh, is this the Elspeth girl?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So it is on Elote.
I'm loading into the game now. I don't have access to my character sheet just yet, but
Copy that.
what I would do is just like wing three magic bullets at these guys with my sling.
They're too far away, but if you moved like twice,
What's
you can
the
get
range
close
on
to
a
one.
sling?
I'm pretty sure it's like it doesn't. Hold on, inventory, magic bullet.
Because we have to do the math on this too, right? Because they're 70 feet horizontally, but then they're also 40 feet vertically. So what is that actually? Like,
Oh man,
80 or 90?
I think things.
you can Google the Pythagorean theorem, like a squared, b squared, c squared thing,
Oh shit, hell yeah.
and like just rip and run the numbers. It's crazy.
Swing is 50 feet.
50 feet. So if he, I think if you moved, twice,
Right? How fast can you move?
he can move
You can move 35 feet.
35 feet actually.
Yeah, you can do one move and strike.
And this thing is still 40 feet in the air. It's
Oh,
35.
right.
So someone do the math. 35 feet. Someone go to PythagoreanTheorem.com or whatever it is.
Fuck it, I will.
If it's quick, cool. If not, I'm just gonna fucking say you're in range anyway.
All right, so what are we doing? So it's
35 feet horizontal and 40 feet vertical.
35, 40 feet. 53.
Oh, just out of range.
Oh, that's a bump.
So he would have to do another action.
Take that with some math.
No, so like all you gotta do is another
Matt
strike.
strikes us again.
I'm 6 feet tall, so you know that's.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. All right, let's do this. All right, so 35 foot horizontal and 35 foot vertical. What does that give us?
Hold on, say that again.
35 foot horizontal, 35 foot vertical.
49.5.
Oh, he's in range. Hey man, we proved it with math.
That's how you know we're real nerds.
Yeah.
We did the math.
We did the math. Oh, sorry. Are you here or no?
I'm here, but like the board is still like loading.
Oh, copy. Okay. Let me pull you up and I'll roll this shit for you.
He's got the magic bullet sling tab for you.
Ooh.
Oh, Travis. Travis.
I'm gonna roll a DM thing and re-roll that for you because that's not what you want.
Oh, Travis.
Hey man, I've rolled it twice now. You missed twice, or really once. And then we're gonna do your actual second roll.
Well, he has. And then he
Oh!
clicked on that one. There
What
you go.
up?
We got a
Dog
crit,
out.
baby.
What up?
Oh my goodness.
You crit so hard.
Wax.
Yes, what do these, like, magic rocks look like when you're just, like, shredding this Drake?
So I imagine like I've got it swinging over my head, and I saw that the squad leader was missing, so I want to say to her like, "Stay your hand," wah, 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 and just like,
Hell yeah. She, like, looks over and anime nods. Let's see. Yeah, so that's you guys. Now it's on the Mon Stars. Okay, so the Flame Drake that you hit with that rock did not like that at all. So they are going to.
Like, would that affect his flying if he got hit in the air?
I
Just
don't
wondering.
think so.
Just wondering.
Where's the fucking tell it to do that? Do it. Nope, that ain't it, Chief. There we go. Alright,
Oh, no.
so it is a burst. Cone, rectangle, ray, circle?
20 feet.
Oh,
Expose a
yeah.
ball of flame.
Oh, yeah. So
Oh,
it's
no.
gonna.
Rough time.
It's
Oh,
gonna
oh.
shoot some fireball. So if you guys could make a 22, that'll be the Mud Guy, a Shala, a Roro, an El Gato, or what is your name? Elote.
"Alote."
It just shows up on L on the encounter tracker. That's my bad. Aurora, success. Damn, how'd you do that towards where it was towards that thing? That looks cool as shit.
All you got to do is click the DC 22 basic save as a character. So
Damn,
click
bro, can you let us in on this knowledge, bro?
click your token and then click the DC.
That's fucking
Oh, my.
cool.
My mud guy's not happy. Oh shit, he made it!
Yay,
My mud
bro!
made it.
Don't talk too soon. Okay, so here we go.
I still, for some reason, Forge is still a little laggy for me.
Mo,
Like,
you
I'm
want to
just
roll
now
for
seeing
him?
everybody's dice hit the ground.
Yeah, I'll roll for him.
Did I make the save?
I'm sorry, you did not.
Oh.
Save was 22, you rolled 21.
Hey, I made it for you, bro. Elote made it.
So Elote makes it, so the rest of you guys take half damage. Ashala takes full. Birdman is too high, so outside of the reach.
Oh, Travis, like Aurora, like somehow like dampens the field with this elemental bulwark. And she kind of like with her Soli heritage, like some of the fire like kind of like just whisks off her with some of these things with this reaction that I did.
Cool.
Can you block spell damage with the shield? With the shield spell?
Sure.
I
I'm good
actually-
with it.
Don't know, to be honest.
It's blocked.
I mean,
So,
it's a
actually-
magic shield itself, right? Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna raise the shield, or yeah, do the raise shield reaction and block it. Block. What is that? Will that be 10? 10 damage.
Sounds right. And then. Oh, whoops. Gotta actually switch back to this. Okay. And the Drake is going to actually fly 50 feet straight up. Yeah. This one is going to fly. Actually, it's not going to fly over there. It likes what that other one did so much that it's going to attack the exact same spot. You imagine?
Really? I fucking can now.
I can imagine that.
So if you click your token and then click that reflex button,
Yeah, buddy.
it's pretty neat. We're just trying to go through that again to really drive home this new
How much-
feature.
It fucking hates us.
Hey man, Ashala's rolling good. Oh no, Aurora failure. Result failure. Mud Wretch barely failure. That's sad. And then Levi, you're still loading, or? Oh, he rolled. Well, you rolled a success, sir.
I can only see my token right now. I don't see anybody else's tokens.
Let me give you some vision. That might be. Maybe you could see now? If not, I have no idea.
My page.
So anyway, I'm gonna roll that damage. So 16. So Elote takes half, the rest takes 16 full, unless you have some other magical tricks. Although I guess you use your reaction. And then so the tree, I don't know if ZZ or Forstash have attacks of opportunity, but the tree has left you guys.
I do have attack of opportunity.
Go ahead and roll that, my dude.
Murder him.
Now, question.
Answer.
Can you attack using anything with attack of opportunity, or only a weapon?
I think just a weapon.
Well, if your hands are weapons, I'm assuming you can use those.
Right. I was just seeing if I could like cast a spell at this motherfucker as he's walking away.
Oh no. Hell nah. How many rules you want to break, bro?
For real.
Damn.
Well, I wasn't trying to break any.
That's a miss. So you swing as he's like slowly walking away, and he gets over into this position, and he like does a fucking spin move and starts chucking out splinters. So he's going to target Elspeth, ZZ, your shit says CJ, and the Mud Wretch. So for lack of one to roll a shit ton, this one roll is going to affect all of you. So I'm assuming 27 hits you guys.
Mm-hmm.
For 16 piercing damage.
What's it look like?
Are you down?
The Mud Wretch is gone.
Oh, the Mud Wretch is down. Sorry, I was like, wait, I'm not even targeting you. Shit, one sec.
So I should have taken 16 damage so far, right?
Oh shit, yeah.
More than that.
Half damage for one. Half damage for one.
Yeah.
And then full damage for the other one. So, I got you.
Half damage for both.
No, he failed the first one. I thought Travis rolled it. No, I rolled it. Yeah,
no,
so half damage for both. So, one was 27, which is that, and then the other one is, where is it? That one as well. So yeah.
So Elspeth gets hit again with a splinter, and like you could tell she's not feeling too hot. She's like not ready for this shit, man.
Lady.
Forstash, it is your turn.
I am going to target the thing that ran away with sudden bolt.
Copy that. So let's see. Click this. Can it do this? No. Damn. I was hoping I could click the reflex and it would be like the fucking monster thing. So it will take half damage. Which one is... Copy that, so 12. So yeah, so where's your sudden bolt coming from?
So as I'm a tree guy. I don't even speak common, so you just hear like whatever kind of sound they make. I don't know.
I am Groot.
Yeah, I'm Groot. Lightning.
Pretty much, and you see like a sphere form right above them as I'm holding out my hand, and it just shoots down lightning.
Cool. Hell yeah. Do you want to do anything else with that third action, or?
Yes, I am going to. Is anyone like super hurt?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a mass heal on our squad over here. Here in a second.
Sorry that Elspeth's number wasn't updated, but it is now. Oh, and also if you click on like the map, make sure you're on the map and then you hold Alt, you can see everyone's health bars.
That is something I did not know. That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty sick. I didn't know it either. So we're all learning shit.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Does it show you guys what the monsters' names are?
No.
I see Flame Drake, Wood Golem.
But you guys,
But
the
I
other
think
guys don't. That's DM shit.
I think that's because I'm the DM shit. Yeah.
Gotcha. Copy that. And then you walk up to the wood golem. Cool. ZZ.
These fucking drakes need to be taken down.
I don't think I can reach them though. They're really
No,
tall.
no. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about all of us, like long distance people.
Yeah, y'all range attackers.
We gotta shoot these bastards down.
I'm working on it.
Yep, so that guy's pick him again.
Very cool.
She's gonna run up on it. Oh yeah.
That's actually a crit, my dude.
I was about to say, like,
You want to,
you gotta simmer down there, ZZ.
Bad.
here, I'll just double that, because that's
Okay.
a pretty good roll.
That was pretty dope, yeah.
Yeah, so you come up, do one slash. You gonna do another?
I am.
Yeah, that
Do
was
it.
fucking max crit damage. That's amazing. Holy moly.
I'm found.
Damn.
It's another one, not a crit.
Bring the
Excuse me. That's
What?
another hit.
Where has this Maggie been?
Damn.
She's
Very
going wild.
ferocious. Very ferocious. That's sick. Ashala.
She said, "Rah!" You're a big scary bear, but it's
for bear.
adorable.
It's like the fucking anime chibi.
All I picture is Poe, like for some odd reason, but just as a grizzly bear.
Hell yeah.
Rahul's gonna fly up 40 feet, and Ashala is going to cast Obscuring Mist right, the origin point right here. So where's the measuring tool?
120 feet.
Copy that.
Oh, so it's on us.
Yes, sir.
Copy.
So we three are concealed.
Yeah, because if you got any storm druids in there, they could see through that.
And we're all
Hey.
storm druids, baby.
Hey,
Woo!
look who's got that
I'm
synergy.
not a storm druid.
Oh
Everybody.
yeah.
Guess
sorry.
who's not?
Guess who's not a storm druid?
What a punk. So that's Shala's full turn, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Copy, copy. Aurora, you are obscured by mist now.
I'm gonna do the 3 action and drop a heals for everybody.
Okay.
3rd level heal. Hopefully this does the roll for everybody. It should be a 3rd level, so do I just do it 2 more times?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because
I got a question. So is it just 1d8 or is it 1d8 plus 8 or 3d8 plus 24?
It's just the 3d8. It's
It's just
only
3d8.
plus if you use the second, the 2 action version of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we'll also. Wow, rolled like straight garbage.
Damn. Well, you 3 take 5 health.
It's something.
It ain't nothing.
True. Excuse me.
And Elspeth now has the bear in the way over here. Gonna
I've
try
lost
to-
my DM powers of rolling extremely well. Damn it.
Our timing for that.
Horrible timing.
She's gonna just let loose 3 arrows at that same Drake again. That is a hit. Hell yeah.
That's what we needed.
Nice. Solid fucking damage too.
Another roll. It's a miss. And her last arrow.
Crit baby.
Oh, with big
Hell
crit.
yeah.
Crit baby.
Hey.
Here we go.
Alright, so that is 34 total. So yeah, so first arrow, she gets it right in the ribs. The 3rd arrow lands like right at the fucking Drake's eye. And just like, Drake's going crazy, screaming. Elote.
So I want to go back up the old captain over here. So I'm gonna move 35 feet to get there. And I want to try to wing it this guy right here.
Copy
So
that.
last time I used all 3 of my magic bullets, right?
Yes.
All right, so this one is just gonna be regular sling then. 3
You
shots.
need the Pythagorean theorem.
No, that one's not an additional. That one, well, fuck, maybe. Let's
Said
see.
it's 40 feet up, right?
So it's 20 feet horizontal and 40 feet vertical on this one.
Yeah, that's 44.72. So yeah, you're good.
You're Gucci.
Math.
Math.
Gotta love it, man. Fucking D&D.
That's a
Teaches you
hit.
addition
Wait,
and geometry.
that 24 is not your roll. That 20 is your roll,
Yeah.
and that is a miss.
All right, we'll set up the second shot.
Damn.
Garbage.
Elote!
We'll go for a 3rd one.
Well, you moved.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So yeah, so you're
It-
chucking
it
these
just
rocks
got
at
worse.
this thing, and they're just like passing the Drake and glancing off the tower behind it. So now it's on their turn, and how
I'm so happy that
smart are
ZZ
they?
and Forest Ash is here.
They're not
Right.
very smart. I'm gonna make an intelligence roll, and if it gets above a 15, it's gonna know you're in that mist. Alright, so it's got no clue. So,
Nice. Look at
I think I just
Freaking
moved from one
Ashala.
bad situation to a worse one.
Ashala coming in clutch right now with that obscuring mist. Oh no.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, I'm gonna move from one bad situation to the next.
yep,
Oh
yep,
no.
yep. So, the Drakes are of one mind and will both be casting Fireball at this location. So, if you
Oh
just
my
want to
God.
go ahead and roll 2 reflexes, like that's Gucci.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This is some the bridge and Dark Souls shit.
Oh, elote.
What was it? 22. Ooh, Wood Golem made it twice. What a G.
Fuck you, Wood Golem. You're still gonna burn. It's fire. I don't want to hear it. I got one failure from elote.
Ah, you guys just keep on rolling.
So that's just a cool 50 damage.
Just an easy 50
If I-
damage.
Just
Alright,
an
the second one's
easy
good.
50.
Alright.
So you take full for the first one, half for the second one, elote. God damn. How's that Wood Golem looking? Is it burning a little bit?
Yes, that Wood Golem actually explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, into fiery cinders. Yeah, it wasn't, yeah. It didn't make it. It made it, like, you could see, like, the action film, see it running with the flame behind it, but as it's making all these cool acrobatic tumbles and shit, it just doesn't make it. The fire's too vast. So that guy fucking dies.
How's everybody else looking?
How does one mark it as dead, Mo?
I was about to say, how close to death can I get?
In the encounter, in the what is it? The combat
damn,
tracker.
it's not actually in there. Because these images apparently don't translate with the sheets that I had, so I'm just kind of... It's dead,
Oh.
guys!
Yay. Yay.
And then that's... This other Drake is actually going to fly 50 up. So they're basically both sitting at 100 feet above the ground right now. Just go fork yourselves. But now it's on Force Dash.
So I do have the medic trait.
Hell yeah, I'm so smart.
So I can heal additional hit points based on what I can actually hit. I'm an expert in medicine as well, so I'm going to attempt to go for the DC 20 check.
Copy that. I'm assuming you're
Fuck
healing
yeah.
yourself.
Yes.
Copy, copy.
Get her done.
Oh!
I'm going to use a
Oh,
hero
God.
point to reroll that.
Use
Travis
it,
comes
sir.
with the TPK. Game day one.
That's right. That was a fun one, wasn't it, guys? Talk about one shot.
Ew.
So because I am a medic, I get I'm an expert just from the regular treat rooms. I get 10, and then from being medic dedication, I get an additional 10 on top of that. So it would be 2d8 plus 20 for me.
Fucking boss.
So what does it look like when Force Dash uses the healing? Like, is it the same bandage type shit, or has he got his own style?
So you see his exoskeleton pretty much wrap, like spread out vines, and then they kind of just turn gold as they start to heal him.
Is it like gathering solar energy?
Right.
That's
cool.
dope.
Cool.
Fucking love it. We are so descriptive with our anime moments.
We're
Gotta love it.
We're like the best anime characters.
I agree. God dang. Guess we all need to be fucking medics for ourselves.
Everyone goes medic dedication now.
Holy balls, dude.
And I'm going to use another action. I have, what is this thing called in here?
Amazing heal ability. Do it.
Healatron 9000.
Doctor's visit, so I can use 1 to 2 actions just depending on what I'm doing. Since I'm only using treat wounds as one action to move and heal.
That's awesome.
So I am going to move here in battle medicine, attempting the same thing. The big bear.
Big bear.
Good shit, man.
Hell yeah. And then you have one more action, yeah?
No, that's 2 actions. He did this first one to heal himself. 2 actions for doctor's visitation.
Doctor's
No, it's only-
visitation is 1 with the stride.
It shows 2. Or is that
You could spend a second action doing said stride and then administer first aid or treat a condition.
isn't that what he did? Didn't he stride and then do
Battle
the condition
medicine.
for her?
So you can
Is
move,
battle medicine a distance thing?
no, so you move to provide immediate care to those who need it. So stride, then use one of the following. You can spend a second action to instead stride and then use the other ones. So since he's doing a stride in battle medicine, it's just 1.
When I did that, can I move here to do that instead?
Sure, man. Hide behind the bear from some.
No, I'm going to move. I'm going to use my last action to continue to do that. I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna move here and do another.
Oh shit! So okay, so I get it now. Yo, medic is the dopest fucking archetype ever.
Yeah, it's extremely strong
That's
for
pretty sick,
sure.
man.
That is amazing. Like you
That's a-
literally
that's a
get
big
healed
place
3
right there.
people in a row.
I think like medic and beastmaster are probably the 2 best.
Holy
Like
shit!
and everything else, I don't really feel like even comes close.
Come on, CJ, you coming in clutch, dog. Look at my boy.
Because I crit. That's 4d8.
It's 48 plus 20, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Copy
that's
that.
20
Look at my boy. God, dog.
My man just spinning around the battlefield, throwing up fucking medicinal herbs and shit. It's like a goddamn sprinkler top, just healing
My
everybody.
God looks like the flower girls from Coming to America, just flower petals everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
And that's all 3 of my actions.
Bro, that's the greatest fucking play ever. Can we award him a hero point?
That's some big brain shit right there.
Like that's some dope shit, Travis.
I mean, sure.
Man. Or MVP of the moment.
Yeah, we can
I don't
award him
know.
MVP of the moment. That's right. Congratulations,
Solid.
MVP
Solid
of the moment.
shit, dude. That's fucking gangster.
Probably would be promoted to squad leader if he spoke common.
Man, he speaks Druidic, so who cares? Like,
I guess that's
everybody
true,
knows what we're saying. Yep.
Does he
everybody
speak
knows
Druidic? Does your
He
tree
has to,
actually
he's a
speak
Druid.
languages? Like, is it capable of speech at all?
Yeah, it has 2 languages. It's just
Oh,
either
okay.
or common.
Copy that. Yeah, so 4 stats spinning around healing everybody. ZZ, how are you going to try to hit drakes that are 100 feet up in the air?
Damn.
What are you
I know,
doing?
man.
I don't know, man. I'm not built for this.
Everyone has
Built
I am not
different.
for this.
Hold on, they're
Wait,
both
on the
actually
bear?
100 feet?
Fly up
They're
in their
both
face
100
and
feet in the air, yeah.
on their nose.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't know how strong my unarmed strike actually is, but I have it.
I'm sorry, what are you trying to do? Go into
That's what
pixie
I-
form and fly up there?
Bat their noses.
I don't think
naughty
you can
tricks.
even fly, so.
You can't fly
Oh,
until
man.
like level fucking something teen. I don't
Well, then
remember,
I'm
but
gonna tell them in bear to man up and face me, man.
Man up, bitch.
I mean, I
I
have
was
to.
gonna say, if you turn back into a pixie, I can launch you with my sling. Like,
Do you want to try
Do
to use, like,
Do it.
intimidate to taunt one?
That would be great.
Yeah, go for it.
Solid
Face
intimidate.
me, you fucking cowards!
Let's see
All
what
you hear
happens.
is "Oh, brother."
Yeah.
This is like
All right, it's gonna come. It notices you and it's like, all right, I got this. Do you want to try to do another one on the next one?
Intimidate them both.
Yeah, you would get a -5 on this one because of the map, but you
Yeah.
could attempt it.
I mean, one is probably good, but what else am I doing with this turn?
I don't know. All right, let's see.
So it'd be 20.
Very cool. You taunt both of them. They are licking their chops. Oh, I deleted your obscuring mist, didn't I? That should still be there. Sorry.
Buddy.
Ashala, you're still misted even though I deleted it.
uh,
What was the
Sorry
miss?
about
What was
that.
the miss dice?
there you
Cool.
go. Copy. So they're still 100 feet up.
Yes.
I don't know if anyone has magic missile. I mean not magic missile, but ray of frost. I do, but it's the range on ray of frost is 120.
Yeah.
Oh
Ray
yeah,
of Frost
it's
is really
it's
good.
about to happen, bro.
Going to. So I think Rahul was only a few feet below him, like 20 feet or so. So he's gonna pop up another 20 feet, and then she actually. Let me make sure I can actually use familiar conduit if he's that far away. No, I just have to have a line of effect.
Hell yeah.
No minimum or maximum range. And we are going to cast lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt on this guy right here.
Copy that. Okay, so 21. 21.
Fuck
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Roll that
Give him
damage.
Give him the juice, bro.
Give him the juice, bro. Oh, what's it look like, bro?
Oh, hell yeah.
So she starts doing her chanting, eyes glow blue, the owl's eyes glow blue, and then just blasts lightning out of them, and just fucks that lizard up, drops him to the
That's what
ground.
I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. So the Drake was like started to be taunted by ZZ, so it's looking that way. It start to dive that direction. The lightning bolt just cuts right through the heart, and now it's just falling limply to the ground.
Which one is that one? This one up here?
Yeah,
Yes.
North Drake.
You can toggle their visibility, Travis, if you want to get them off the screen for people.
Good idea.
I leave the rest to you, my comrades.
Olote shouts out, yeah!
Aurora. Shallow just lightning bolted the fuck out of this one.
Solid work, sister. And then she is going to do the same fucking thing to the one over there.
Lightning bolt, huh? Damn, it's lightning bolt season,
bolt.
bruh. And yeah, since they're so far up, you just shoot the lightning over your allies. That one
Of course.
succeeds.
Who cares? It's still taking fucking damage, bro.
Still took a damage.
I don't care.
Hell
That's
yeah.
all that matters.
Yeah, so you shoot like lightning bolt through its wing, so now it's just got like a gap in its fucking wing membrane. Elspeth is going to sort of switch positions and start pointing towards this other Drake and fire her bow. Missing every single time. So that second one has actually got so close the arrow went through the hole that you just made. Elote.
So after seeing two lightning bolts just pop off, like Olote's like supercharged too. So he like He claps his hands together and launches a lightning bolt up at this guy too.
Fuck yeah, here we go.
Fucking
Straight up
lightning
lightning
bolts for
users everywhere.
days. You guys better count your fucking spell slots.
We're getting lightning season.
I'm done with my 3rd level spells.
Yeah, wow,
Hell yeah!
It fails.
Hell yeah.
Roll that
Hell yeah.
damage.
Give him that damn boy. Solid rolls.
Very
Solid
good
rolls.
rolls. Very
I
solid
guess we should have been
rolls.
trying to be so fancy at the beginning.
Hell yeah. Cool. So now it's the Drake's turn. It is going to use its speed surge to like dive bomb ZZ. It's gonna like land there. And then it is going to do its Draconic Frenzy, so 2 Fang attacks and a Tail Strike in that order. So 30, 13, and 20. So I'm assuming 30 hits and the
Yes.
others miss.
Correct.
So yeah, 19 damage. So yeah, it comes dive bombing you and lands its fangs right in your shoulder as it hits the ground, and you can feel some of the fire from its throat starting to burn you as well when it does that.
That
It
just
misses
makes
its
me
other
mad.
attacks, however, and it is on 4 stash.
Have to
Or
get some
Stash
loot.
looks over with Aurora now in front of him and says, I did not forget about you.
Ah. And Druidic.
And Druidic, of course.
Yeah, we could speak Druidic.
Yeah, everyone
That's what I'm
speaks
saying.
Druidic.
Why-
That's
why
like the
Druidic?
sickest part for the tree. Is like, oh, I can actually communicate with everybody.
Solid work, brother.
Sorry you didn't get. So I got a question. If I'm going for the 20, and I roll that, it doesn't do anything, correct? Or does it still do the just base 2d8?
I think it still does the base. Like, I don't think it's like a called shot where you have to say, I'm doing the 20, and if it doesn't hit 20, I don't get it. I think if you just pass that, you get the next level of shit, right?
That's how I read it.
That's how I
Because
read it too.
you have to just get a 15 to get the 2d8.
Right. So you got
Amen.
that back, and then I'm going to use one more action to actually here, and then there for my last 25 feet. I'm going to, in that same action, move there to heal Alote. If I
Coming
said
in clutch once again. Solid. There you go. There you go.
Rolling hot, my guy.
46 plus 20, man.
Hell yeah. That is a success.
well, it's not 46 because when I'm going
Yeah,
for
it
the
didn't
expert
crit.
one, I
Oh,
got
okay.
30.
It's still high.
It's
You're
still quite
rolling.
large.
Yeah, 32.
So, the treat wounds, though, it makes you immune for how long? Is it a day or an hour?
I think
Well,
if you're
it's usually a day for battle medicine. What I'm doing.
battle medicine is a day.
Gotcha.
Treat wounds. I'll look up treat wounds
And
though.
rooms is an hour, but I also do have beat as well. What is that shit called?
I mean, it's all
What's that?
good. Like, I'm gonna basically heal you guys to full and shit for the next session anyway, just for the funds.
Yeah, I can do it every 10 minutes instead.
Copy that. And that was your whole turn?
No, that was 2. I healed 1, and then I used the same move to move and heal 1, and now
I thought you
I'm
had
going
to... Okay. Yeah, so that was... Yeah, because what is your speed? Is your speed 30?
Correct.
Okay.
And now I'm going to. Uh, is she hurt? I can't see this. The leaders.
Yeah. Well, she's at 24 of 50.
I'm gonna heal her too.
Everybody getting healed.
Everybody in day, mama.
That's right.
Here we go.
Force Ashes, the Oprah heals.
For real.
That was a slow burn for Mo. It just kept getting better. I
I'm
was like, oh
sorry,
man, I love this.
It just fucking hits.
That's a good ass joke.
Oh man.
Like I said, I'm the tank killer. I'm not the damage dealer.
So
For real, for
she
real.
speaks Druidic to you, and she's like, "Thank you." Just a simple thank you. She's trying to stay focused.
Man, she got healed for a full thing. Like, she good.
Yeah. Yeah, so ZZ, the Drake you taunted is all up in your face now. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Literally rip its throat out. That's what she's gonna do.
Arr,
That's a hit.
arr.
Very cool.
Do it again.
Do it again.
I don't think that's gonna do it.
That's a miss.
Try it one last time.
Try it again.
Arr,
There we
That's
go.
a hit.
arr.
Oh, what's it look like?
Ah, there it is.
I rip its throat out. Arr.
I rip its fucking throat out. Hell yeah.
You thought a dragon could beat a bear?
Right.
That ain't how this shit works. Yeah, very cool, very cool.
I'm glad the taunting paid off. That was-
Yeah. So you guys defeat the Tower Guardians, and I feel like you guys are pretty much all full health now, right? Just about. Like you're pretty much good. You're like, fuck it, I could keep going.
Yeah, I was legitimately at 8 hit points after the third fireball hit me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So Elspeth like points towards the tower and she's like, we should enter, we should get in now. And she starts moving. You know how people kind of like that slow trot to not get winded, but they're trying to, the battle trot. She starts trotting towards the tower.
She's moving with purpose.
And as you guys are approaching and entering into the tower, the camera kind of pans back and lowers to where in the foreground you've got the body of the Drake and the Wood Golem, and we see you guys walk off into the distance. And then it fades to black and it fades back into a different scene, the scene where you are being briefed on this mission. So you guys are sitting around. I want you kind of to picture like the Death Star meeting where everyone's kind of posted up in a circle around the speaker. But it's inside of a hollowed out, like very large tree trunk. So basically the walls itself are like the trunk of the trees, and then like there's like, what would that be? Like an octagonal bench pattern of wood, like 3 rows sort of theater sitting, and then in the center just like a opening for folks to talk. Yeah, it's being illuminated by like blue and purple lights. They're probably magical in essence. And yeah, so you guys are all sitting there getting your missions. It's not just you guys as a squad. There's probably, I want to say 40 or 50 different druids that have been summoned to this meeting. And
Jeez.
yeah, very large mission that's going on. And in the center of the circle, you have 2 figures, two figures. One of them being the Arch Druid, which is like basically the head of all the different druid circles, druid groups, however you want to define them. And that person's name is Katrin. She is probably like 450 years old, very wise, and she's like not even like elf, like she's actually human. She's just so wise and powerful that she's been able to live this long. So if you look at her, like, she probably looks like a what we would think of as like a 70-year-old lady, so like gray hairs, not like super frail. Like it would be like a 70-year-old lady who like actually exercised her whole life, you know. So she's not like droopy skin and stuff, but she's got, you know, wrinkles, gray hair, a little weathered eyes, you know, that sort of look. And she's got
Dignified elder.
yeah, and she's got like sort of trees like sticks tied into her hair, of course, as like, you know how some ladies will tie their hair back up in a bun and stick it with like a chopstick or whatever. It's that sort of thing, except with like sticks. And then she's just wearing a very simple, like, I don't know, hippie gown essentially. It's just like your very simple with like floral pattern gown. Um, like obviously not ready for battle. She hasn't seen battle for a while. She's just basically the like spiritual and strategic leader of the Druids. The
What's
second
her name
person,
again? I'm
her
sorry.
name is Catrin, Caitrin, Archdruid Catrin. And then there's a second person in the uh, circle that you see. They look to be sort of middle-aged, but they're sort of accessorized by things of the ocean. So they've got like what looks to actually be like barnacles maybe growing on them. Think like imagine Pirates of the Caribbean, like those guys, except less creepy and not as intense. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, so the Archdruid says, "All right, listen up. You've all been gathered here today because you are the best and brightest of our order. You are druids of the highest caliber in every facet of the word. What we are planning today rises above anything we've ever accomplished as a group. Today, we're going to take back what was stolen. Today, we heal nature. Handling the strategic planning will be Fayril. She's gone through much heartache to bring us this information. Please use it wisely." And so yeah, D, could you please describe Fayril to us in the audience who might not be as familiar?
Oh shit! Oh damn!
That
You
name?
legitimately caught me off guard. Uh, God damn. Yeah, Pharaoh was actually used to be a paladin.
Yeah.
She used to be like a paladin that would enforce peace through violence.
Hell yeah.
You know, she was very adamant. She died in an adventure while fighting off bandits in a village, I believe.
That's exactly
Um,
correct.
And then she stood up and walked into the ocean
Yep.
after she had died. Creeped everybody out, and that was the last we saw her. She's an elf, and she was fairly muscular, with very long ears and long blonde hair. And that's all I remember about Pharaoh.
Yeah. So, like, the audience of our adventures, say it's the same viewers as we've seen before, they would recognize Fayril, but she's different now, right? She's got the sort of oceanic barnacle shit growing on her, sort of clinging to her. Her eyes, which used to shine brightly, now they look deadish. They're like a greenish blue of the ocean, but like very dull. Like if you looked at them, like there's not like a pupil in white. It's like all green, and the pupil is blue, and the brightness of it is like if you've seen like a blind person, right? Like it's just not there. And
Right, right.
and then the shining blonde hair is now more of like a dull straw blonde. Um,
She was full Sylvanas.
yeah, so
That's
she
kind of.
she
She looks kind of creepy.
she's
In my mind,
she's a little bit creepy, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so the camera cuts to Pharaoh, which our viewers and you guys recognize, and you're like, oh fuck. And as she's going to begin the conversation, the audio of the scene sort of goes away, and you don't get to hear Faeryl's voice. But as characters, you guys understand what happened. So the plan was described to you then. It was pretty simple. It's take the tower. On these towers, there are crystals at the top of them, which the wizards of this tower and other towers have been using to control and manipulate the environment to however they see fit. Pissing off the druids because it's fucking up, the nature. They're not doing it,
Fucking with the natural order, bro.
yeah, they're fucking with the natural order. Like it's fucking up how things are.
Just
So
trying to manipulate me.
so your mission is to take the tower, replace the crystal with one that you were provided, and then return home. So yeah, as it fades away from that scene, it fades back into the group sort of searching through the tower. So you've entered inside the tower. It feels cold and just kind of eerie. It's like it's a haunted house where you're not getting the jump scares. It's just anticipation, and you're worried about what's around each corner. It smells of like old books and sort of random alchemical just like scents. The lighting inside is sort of barren, but there's a torch here, a crystal there. There's sort of these devices on tables, but you're noticing that like as you guys are traipsing through the tower, there doesn't appear to be anyone here. Like you're walking through, you're not seeing much. Like you're sort of investigating as you're going. And everything that you see just disgusts you, right? Like you guys are druids to your heart, right? Like you guys believe in nature, want to keep it on its natural order. And just everything in here is wrong. Like the alchemy of it is wrong. It's like twisting how things, like their properties into ways that they shouldn't be. It's not like complementing things and growing it that way. It's like morphing it and using its corruption to grow shit. The camera actually pans into some plans. Cause yeah, if I didn't explain this before, but this is the world of the soul shards, right? So when you killed the golem and when you killed the drakes, their bodies sort of dissipate after a little while, and the crystals are left there. So you see like plans of what you could only describe as like farms, what look to be like farms on paper, like schematically, but how they're described is of like using humanoids. So it looks to be like a humanoid crystal farming system.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
What
like
the balls?
really fucked up. Like so it looked like they're gonna, have all these sort of magical piping so that they could suck them of their crystals and sort of absorb it into centralized batteries, the viewers might think of, but you guys might not understand that fully. Yeah, and just all kinds of like, imagine torturous
All I
machines.
that fucking room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
if you remember
Last time.
our
Oh,
characters
God.
found
yeah, so there's like, like the Iron Maiden type shit. Like there's all kinds of schematics for that sort of stuff, and you could see like here and there's the sort of piecing together of that, just not the full blown creation of them yet. But
Question, Travis.
yeah.
And this is out of character, but is this in the same timeline as our characters? The ones that have like their own like tavern.
So
Or
I'm
is this,
gonna
like,
I'm gonna
before or
explain
after?
this to you as a viewer would know, right? So
Uh-huh.
viewers of the series would understand that this is in the same world, but we have not received information as to when it is yet.
Okay.
So you do not know
Got
that yet. So yeah, so you see all these schematics, and then as you're going through room to room, you also locate like basically like journals and ledgers, and these ledgers literally document the uh, like the experimentations that they do very like without humanity, you would say, like with no
Hmm.
emotion. They just sort of document the experiments and the successes of them, the failures, how they might improve upon this, um, and it just makes you sick. Just because I mean it's not just limited to humanoids. They're experimenting with animals, creatures. They're experimenting with like magical ley lines, you could say. So like there's natural areas in the world that have power, right? And so they're trying to figure out how to essentially refine and mine that power, you could say. Um, yeah, and it's disgusting. Um, and yeah, and apart from all of that, you could see you notice that there's like opium, I guess you could say. So like there's a sort of soul shardy way that you could uh, essentially make opium out of soul shards. Like if you take like a weak creature and then sort of do like a moonshine type bullshit method, you can basically get high off of soul shards. Um, and so you
Huh.
see sort of evidence of that. Um,
What language is all this stuff written in, Travis?
it is written in just basically whatever the common would be. It's kind of like high common, I guess. Um,
Okay. Does
yeah.
any like runes of like draconic or anything based
No.
off of just like the dragons around?
No, so it's purely like the common language, and then like I'm guessing that there's probably like an arcanic wizardy language. Like when you're learning wizard spells, you read it from like uh arcanic runes and shit.
Right.
Um so there's the mix of those two. Like the arcanic stuff is more written in for like formulas and stuff, but
Hmm.
just the dialogue is just common.
Is there like a way that we can perceive a time frame of when people were here?
Yeah, hell yeah. Roll perception, I guess.
Perception.
Cool. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So ZZ,
Oh,
you're
it's
kind
easy.
of actually ZZ. Tell me how. Like you got out of your bear form, assuming. How are you moving around? Are you trying to hitch a ride with somebody? Are you just putting around on the floor?
I mean, she's a pixie, right? I would assume that she'd naturally just sit on the tree.
Facts.
Also, Maggie, you're muted, so I don't know if you are meaning to be muted, but I'm guessing she's meaning to be muted.
Sorry, no, I had been talking to Dennis and I didn't need y'all to hear all I said. But Calvin read my mind. I was hoping that the tree would let me hitch a ride in his branches.
Cool. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, Force Ash is walking around, and you're kind of scouting out from uh its shoulder, and yeah, you could perceive that like it seems like that they left in a hurry and semi recently, probably within a couple hours.
Oh
Um,
wow, we didn't miss them by much.
yeah, you guys did not miss them by much for sure.
Is there can we use detect magic?
It's everywhere. You're not.
It is
It's gonna be
everywhere.
overwhelming.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So you guys are kind of just like making your way through this methodically, going from room to room, checking. Um, and then you have to. You're like, all right, so doesn't look like anyone's here. Elspeth is saying this. She's like, we need to proceed to the top of the tower and switch out this crystal. Um, and so you guys find the stairs and you start going up the stairs. But once you go up the stairs, the second floor actually opens up, and it's like you have the stairs on one side of the tower, and then you can see across to the other side of the tower that there's other stairs going up. But between that, on the walls of the tower, you guys see just a ton of portals. And as you see these portals, that's actually where we're going to end the session.
We were getting to the gritty shit now. Damn it.
Yeah, man.
Like in the
I'm
air,
sitting here
kind of
going,
silent
this shit's getting
walls.
fucking nuts.
I like the Pharaoh plot
Yo.
twist. And I was like, okay, Travis is doing a good job because his description's making me mad. They're fucking shit up.
Like, yo, same here. So, like, real talk, like, Aurora wants to take some of these, like, some of the plans of, like, the constructions that they're doing to, like, take back to the Archdruid.
Hell yeah.
So, like, we can send those plans out to where it's like, all right, there's going to be weaknesses at these points in these, like, constructs that we can just destroy them or do it safely in a way. But whatever alchemy that she sees around, she wants to take so that when we gather back with all the other druids, we can find a way to counteract it with a natural order of things.
Do
to put
some
back
reverse
into play.
engineering on that shit.
Exactly.
Are
So
the are the portals like just floating in the air?
No, they're like socketed into the walls. So
okay.
like
They're
the
like Dalaran.
yeah, basically. So like I don't know if you can see it, but the tower itself is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's actually octagonal as well as the other tree. But it's octagonal in shape, and so there's like 6 different portals because you came up the stairs on one side and opposite of that are other stairs, and then on the walls that don't have those stair locations, there's the portals.
Okay.
are there any runes written around the portals?
Oh yeah. There's like different runes, and they're glowing in different colors, and the portals are glowing those different colors. Yeah, it's intense.
Would there be ways to like understand the meanings behind them? Like if it says
Yeah.
a destination or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So like the
I guess the next
viewers
time
in
we could do
between the
something like that,
sessions
okay.
would be looking into the footage and being like, "Yo, this one says hell. This one's," you know.
Right. Okay.
There's like a
Okay.
2-second glimpse of the portals, and they pause it, and they're trying to dive deep.
Next time on Druid Wars,
Yeah,
these guys are gonna look at like the arcane. That's what I want to do next time.
for
Look at the
sure.
arcanic runes and find out where these things are.
Yep. And yeah,
Yeah.
D, I hope that you don't mind me bringing Pharaoh into this, especially unannounced. Like I wanted you to have the surprise, so I didn't want to say, "Hey man, like I'm bringing in Pharaoh, so be ready."
'Cause, I mean, you had told me before you were wanting to use her again.
Yeah.
So that was a fun surprise, man. I was not expecting her to show up.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, that was pretty dope. I was like,
Continue
oh
to
Got
shit.
me. Whoa.
That decade old, that character.
And I feel like it plays better with, like, when we first did it, we weren't dual classing when she was there. So now
Right.
she can be dual class of the Paladin Druid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that should be
that's true.
nasty.
what
That's
you
true.
guys,
That'd be
yeah,
nasty.
what you guys don't know is like, so she went to the ocean, right? And there's some sort of powerful being that controlled her from there, right? So she's been rewired, fam. That ain't the Pharaoh of old.
This ain't your daddy's Pharaoh.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Well, I mean, we knew that she was gonna be trouble when, like, she got up from the dead and walked into the ocean. Like,
Big
well,
fact.
We didn't know it'd take 5
That's-
years for her to show up, but
right, we were.
Here she is.
So
Wow.
Pharaoh's like a reoccurring villain.
so
Was a player.
Pharaoh was one of Dee's characters many moons ago in a completely different game that
okay.
had
Yeah, it was
a
in a
very
5e game.
climactic end.
yeah, so
She was a what was the like angry paladin? She was an oath paladin in 5e, I think.
Was that the one where she got decapitated by the dragon thing?
Did she get I don't think she got decapitated. She
I
just
don't
got
know. I
fucked
think
up.
she just
Yeah.
got like. So it was a
'Cause she
brutal
challenged
fucking
him.
fight. It was actually one of my most
I remember
proud
she challenged
fights.
him. I was like, she was like, everybody else stand back. I kind of remember that.
No, I don't think was that
Dark Elf.
Pharaoh?
No, that was my dark elf.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the dark elf. Okay.
Yeah, that was my Sorkinen. That did not work.
That's the one that got her head lopped off.
So-
wasn't
This
it?
He
is the
snapped
one-
it.
this is the campaign where pretty much everybody, I think there were 2 of us out of 5 or whatever.
Yeah,
that-
Chemo, you
Every-
died to the shambling mound like early
Yeah,
on in this
the-
campaign.
I definitely remember that part. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like lots of people.
Because I tried to
died.
save somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
And
exactly
from then on
why.
out, I stopped doing that.
I'm done with that shit. No,
I
so
was
like
nope.
this fight happened on like a coastal harbor city, and
Yeah.
there were all these buildings, and on top of these buildings were bandits with like bows and shit. So the adventurers were like walking through the streets of the city, and they got ambushed, and so it was just like a crazy fucking ambush, and Pharaoh ended up dying. And then after
Yeah,
the
she
fight,
said
she just
ambushes.
stands up and goes and walks into the ocean.
And we were, well, where did she go? And then we never heard from her again. And that was always one of those cliffhangers. Where did Pharaoh go? We
Yeah.
don't know.
And we kept bringing her back up, and then Travis said because he told me some months back.
Yeah,
that
I
you
was
were
like, I got an
gonna
idea,
try to use
man.
her again.
I'm gonna bring her back.
Hell yeah, dude! I like it. I'm into it, dude. I dig it.
Hell yeah.
We finally closed that circle.
That's right. That's right. Now we gotta figure out what the fuck's she up to.
Right.
Hey,
Exactly. Are we doing good? Or are we-
It's a
are we
good
helping some
question,
sort of
man.
That's a
good ass question.
right, exactly. We're helping with
Are we
Hulu,
truly in the
so,
neutral
yeah.
zone?
Hell yeah.
Good shit, man.
Full health here. Or...
Solid fight, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
everyone's gonna be full health and full spells before the next session. And then
Got
we'll
it.
just
Wonderful.
battle from there.
'Cause I definitely didn't like those Drakes throwing fucking fireballs at us.
Yo, that shit was
like it.
lit, fam.
Bro, like that was rough.
Yeah, the motherfuckers were strong, man. All of them
Yeah,
were,
they were.
honestly.
They were not fucking around.
Yeah, that shit was kind of
thought
crazy,
it was
like putting it
hilarious.
together. I was like, man, these motherfuckers are strong, but like, y'all won, so I guess that's just pretty good, lined up right.
Hell
Mhm.
yeah.
That misspell was clutch. I was like, oh shit.
For real.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we could
That was
all
funny.
Yeah, because if they had known that you were there and they launched a couple more fireballs at y'all probably would have dropped.
Absolutely.
Oh,
It dropped.
definitely would have died, bro.
Yeah, that would not have been a question.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah. You know, that was
It was
sick.
funny because I was in the mist and I was like, "Oh man, let me get out of this mist because I can't see." And then I started sitting next to the other people and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna get hit by another fireball." And
Like, I should have stayed in the
Didn't
mist.
think that one through.
The bombardment, that's horrible.
Yeah, fucking shell shock from just all these fireballs. You know, that was fucking dope. I had a hell of fun. Hope you guys had
Yeah,
fun.
man.
Oh,
So-
man, that was blast.
You definitely made me change tactics because we got fucked up real quick. I was like,
For real.
They're coming in clutch with the heels.
I wasn't expecting flying drakes so soon.
Yo,
was like,
like,
shit.
yeah.
I was surprised at how well my that familiar
That shit
tactic-
is
I-
fucking cool.
Bro, that familiar is boss, bro.
That
I
shit
was
is so cool.
to use that. That was actually like a cool scenario to use it.
that shit
I was
was
like,
dope as fuck. I was
Oh,
like,
oh,
damn.
That's fucking cool. I didn't think he was gonna have a scenario for that.
Like
Yeah.
you don't need reach spell when you got that motherfucker.
And you just send that
Right.
motherfucker.
Right. It's like, oh, you 100 feet up? Well, I'm 100 feet up too.
That's it.
Eat the lightning bolt, son.
There was a good synergy in this group. It was a good one, especially with Super Medic. Just-
Yes.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
That was-
Fucking
that was MVP.
Bilbo.
I'm telling you, MVP of the whole thing right now.
Yeah, for sure. Like, Bilbo has that shit. I just haven't been able to use it yet.
Is Bilbo Medic dedication?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He just be
God
handing
damn.
out the weed. Just roll up. You need some CBD oil, fam?
Take the toke, take the
Let me
toke.
rub this on your knee.
Oh, man.
Yeah. He just haven't been able
it's-
to do it. Like this fight that we've been in last, like he's been just far away from it. So it's like,
Right, that's
all
true.
right, bet.
This just got me mad excited, man, for circus time. Like,
Oh
I'm getting
hell
all-
yeah! Like
Oh my
I'm getting-
god.
I
super
can't.
amped.
I can't fucking wait to wrap this one up because I got some shit planned for y'all. And then once this is good, I am so ready for fucking circus time.
Oh man, I can't wait. I got a whole lot of stuff for you guys. I'm so ready for it.
Hell yeah!
This shit's about to be wild.
Is if you read ahead on it, I'll tell you right now, it's not the same.
I did not read ahead. I want to
I
be
did not
full
read
blown
ahead.
surprised. I want to be a virgin to that world. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Same with me. I was like, I watched a lot of live play, and I have purposely been not going to any of those to ensure that I don't have any information on what
Oh,
the
for
hell.
real, for real.
Hell yes.
Right. I don't want to know nothing until we get there and I hear you describe this shit. Like that's
Oh,
all
man.
I want.
Oh, I'm so ready. I'm super excited, man.
Hell yeah! So are we good for next week or?
I'm good.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Game time
Also,
next week,
Levi
baby.
gets dedication points for calling in because he wasn't.
Yeah,
at his
that man was
computer
here. He's
yet.
like, I'm not there, but I'm there. What up?
And your real dedication points because he knew his character well enough to be like, well, I would like to do this,
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Rather than like, attack it.
Yeah.
Please.
No, we made it work.
Somehow.
We made that shit work, so that's what's up. And
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I mean, you
Thanks
didn't
for
fucking
working
know.
with me on that one.
You didn't know
Fuck
that
yeah,
we were
man.
gonna fight like the exact moment we started. So,
Right, that's fair.
True.
I,
Yeah,
like,
I legit thought there was going to be like a little bit of story build up so I could just listen in the story. And then it was like,
Yeah.
oh, let's get ready for a fight. I was like, oh, no.
I wanted to do fucking like Marvel movie. We're in the action immediately. You know.
I did like that, though. It was a nice setup.
Hell yeah.
I did heal a little bit wrong as I'm reading over it. The medic dedication should have only given 5 additional, not 10. I know it's not a
Wow. Remove the MVP of the moment award. Get this guy out of here.
Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. He still went through rounds.
It would have been plus 15 instead of plus 20. So.
Well, I don't think anybody would have died anyway. Fight was pretty much
Yeah.
over. Hell yeah, hell
I
yeah.
got overhealed. I got overhealed so hard. I wish it would have been temporary hit points.
Yeah.
It was fucking nuts.
Yeah, that was sick. Well, fuck yeah, I'm pumped.
Yeah. Next week.
Yeah, thanks guys
This
for
week.
playing.
Jeez.
Thank you, sir, for running.
Jeez.
All right.